Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about finding the newest, freshest content. And this is great because we can do things like Newsjack, or we can really ride off the popularity of this news, not news per se, but the newest content that's coming out online. So if there's a breaking news issue, or if there's a very new product that's just been unleashed on the internet, you can find out about that, and then you can create content that's based off of that. That's the whole idea. Find other people's new, fresh, the newest stuff, and you can be one of the people to ride off of that newness. And you can make videos, you can make articles, you can make blog posts that are related to this, and you can be one of the first people to have content that's related to whatever this new thing is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find the newest excuse me, I can't talk. The newest press releases, the newest articles, newest videos, newest user-generated content, and with that, you can then really jump ahead of people by, again, using the newest stuff, write your own articles, blog posts, or videos, and then you could be found up in the search engines too because of that. So let's take a look. Here's 3 ways that you can do this for any niche, any keyword. As long as there is some sort of content out there, this will work. We can find the new stuff. So let's take a look. And I've said here that I'm going to show you 3 ways. I'm actually going to show you 4 ways, just sweeten the deal a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to go straight to Google here. And if you want to follow along with me or just watch and see what I do, that's fine as well. And I'm going to go to the regular old Google page, and I'm going to search now. Any term will work. I'm going to do a pretend business. Let's see. My business this time is going to be fish bait. Let's try that. So I'm typing in fish bait. Let's see what comes up. All right. So we get our regular results in Google. We have, images and stuff like that. But there's no real dates on here, so I don't know how long ago some of these have been posted. Could have been a long time, maybe not. Well, here's one way that we can find some of the newest stuff. Do you see these tabs under here? Web, map, shopping, images, and so more. Well, there's one called Search Tools. If you click Search Tools, some more options appear, and you'll see there's one that says Anytime. Well, if you click Anytime, you can choose the past hour, past 24 hours, week, month, year, or custom range, totally up to you. I'm going to do the past 24 hours, and now this 4 hours ago, 12 hours ago, 18 hours ago. So now we have Bait and Tackle, we have Fishing Report, Florida Sport Fishing Journal, Passion for Fishing spawns a bait shop. So that would be something that maybe we could write about. So what we're doing is we're finding the newest stuff that's going on in the search engines right now, and this is all within 24 hours. So if there's anything big and interesting here, we could, again, use that and base some of our content off of that. Okay, so that is really handy. And you can also, Anytime here, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So that's just on the Google side of things. But we also have some other areas that Google provides us that we can also use. And it's actually not an area, but it's a website of Google's, and it's called Google Trends. Google Trends. Okay, so here's Google Trends right here. You can see right here, it's google.com/trends. But I'm going to go right to the page. Now this is the second place that we can find some fresh content. And you can see the date, and then you have an area for featured stories. So these are going to be like the biggest, hottest, freshest stories that are going on trending right now on Google Trends. So Google Trends pays attention to what's going on Google, and it reports on it. So this is a great tool to find out what's trending. So here's some trending stories. New York Giants, San Francisco, US Open. And these are all in all categories. These are the top most ones right here. It looks like a lot of football stuff. So if you have something related to football, I would suggest doing some content on that. US Open, the zoo. Now let's say you don't have anything on sports. That's okay. I'm going to go back up to the top, and we have all categories. We have a lot of different categories here. Let's try business. So now we can see the top trending stories that have to do with business. So we have BlackBerry. Can you talk about that? Kickstarter, travel. And you can click these and you'll get some more information about the topic. Okay, so we can search by category, and that's great. You can also search by location. This is in the United States only, but you can do it by other locations. And you can even explore a topic by typing it in here. Let's do fish bait again. See what comes up. And what you'll see now is you'll see the trends. You'll see what trends this term actually has going on with it here. So it looks like it goes up and down. So April and June and August, and then it dies out in wintertime. So hey, look at that. Who would have thought fishing is more popular in the summer months than the winter months? Okay, good to know. So the trends showed me that. There's also news headlines that are available at certain points. So Fishbait Kangaroo, Newsday, and if you don't want the news headlines, you can you check it. It even has a forecast model, which will kind of guess based off of these patterns what it's projected to do. Now, Fishbait, as we can see, is pretty common across the board, up, down, but there's different keywords can do different terms or different trends. So let's take a look at another one. I'm going to do life coach, because there's a lot of life coaches around. And so now life coaching looks like back in 2005, it was trending more. It seems to be dipping down a little bit. Of course, we have up and down, but it seems to be less popular now than it was before. So maybe this term is not the best term to use. Anyway, trends, just the simple Google Trends, the homepage, again, is really great to find some featured stories that are new, fresh, and you can really ride off of that popularity. So Google Trends, be sure to check that out. Okay, now we have another Google entity, and it is YouTube. So what is going on with YouTube? So I'm going to go to YouTube right now. And I'm going to take a look at the search bar again. Right up here where it says search YouTube. Now, I'm going to type in a keyword phrase, something that's related to my business. This time I'm not going to do fish bait. I could if I wanted to, but let's do something similar to fish bait. Let's do worms. So I'm going to look up worms, and we're going to see what comes up. Now, we do have some ads. I don't know why a computer ad's coming up with worms, but whatever. And then they have worm video games, and we have some recommended ones, and composting, and worms. You know, we could do worms and fishing if I really wanted to get specific. So bait fishing, da-da-da-da. But I still want to know, I want to find the newest, hottest, freshest stuff. So in the search results, in the YouTube search results, there's this little button here that says filters. And when you click filters, you will notice that you have upload date, and you can choose last hour, the day, the week, month, and year. So I'm going to do this week. So I want to see the hottest worm fishing related videos this week. And here we go. Pond fishing with worms. Worm fishing for monster rainbows. Now look at that. 3 days ago, 139 views. Not bad compared to 2 days ago, no views. So that might be a video that I would maybe be interested in, either doing a video of my own, an article. See, I'm looking for stuff that kind of got a lot of views in a short amount of days. So let's see. Family fishing fun. Fishing Planet Channel catfish. And these are all within the last week, okay? It even tells you 1 week ago, 300 views. That's nice. 18 hours ago, 4 views. 4 days ago, 50 views. So Chesapeake Bay, hey. So these are all new and fresh, and you can really take advantage of that, okay? So this is the YouTube side of things. And when you want to get rid of the weekly results, you just click this X, and it goes back to the main results. So I could even do the last today. So what's interesting about some of these is, especially when there's like news events. So if there was a protest, or if there was a riot, or if there was like some sort of event, we could still search refugee track protest 1 day ago. So you can get the latest news and really be on top of things just from YouTube and using this filter. Okay, so that's another great feature that you can really take advantage of. Okay. All right, so that's the third area that we can find some fresh content. Now let's take a look at some user-generated content. Now, user-generated sites, if you've ever paid attention to anything I say, you know that I like Reddit. I like reddit.com. There's also another one that's very similar to Reddit that's actually getting a little bit more popularity than Reddit, and that is Voat, V-O-A-T, and it's vote.co. So it's not vote.com, it is vote.co. And what it does, it's very similar to Reddit, but it just has user-generated content. And a lot of the times, the Voat content will also overlap what Reddit content is. But for this example, I'm going to focus on Reddit because Reddit is a little bit more popular, a little bit larger. So we can, I'm going to get a little bit better results on Reddit side of things. But if I was really going to do it, I might do it on Reddit and Voat and get the best of both worlds. Okay, so right now I'm on the main page of Reddit, and Reddit will have all of these links, and these links are voted by people, and they're not. They will let you know that this one was uploaded 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. What I want to do is I want to find but this is all the hottest stuff. And if you see these tabs, hot, new, rising, controversial, top, gilded, and so on. Well, what I like to do is I like to look at new. So when you look at new, you'll see this was uploaded just now, just now, just now. So what we can do is we can take a look at what is being uploaded to Reddit by other people just now. And that's good because that's really fresh, and you can get in super early and see what has just been uploaded. But sometimes it's too new, so we don't know if it's popular or not. So then I like to take a look at the rising tab because that's new, but it's getting some popularity, getting some votes. So let's see, we have 14 minutes ago, and women who've had their partner turn on them after having a baby. Okay, so I'm sure there's some article in there for somebody. Now we have some other ones. What is the silliest law that are still on the books? Now see, stuff like this is a great place for get some book ideas. Now this isn't that new because somebody's asking, but here's a new one. NASA selects next target for New Horizons spacecraft. That was 14 minutes ago. Now, anything related to space, anybody's website product, this would be a great thing to have on your website. And it's only about 14 minutes ago, so it's some new, hot, new stuff that other people think is just as valuable. Okay, so this other people are voting on these, and that's what the rising category lets you see is popular links that are just recently added, but they are already rising in popularity. Okay, so Vietnamese food, correspondent with The Daily Show, lots of stuff. And if you wanted to get even a little bit more specific, you could search in the search, if I could spell right. I'm going to do fishing this time. And we can do that. And there's our subreddits that are related to fishing, and then there are posts. In each subreddit, there are posts. So here's posts, and then you can do links from the past hour, 24 hours, this week. So we can still find the hottest fishing-related stuff within the past 24 hours that has been uploaded or at least linked to Reddit. So people have come on Reddit and submitted these links. So it's a really good resource to find a ton of new, really new, fresh content. Okay, so that's it. That's about 4 different ways to find some fresh content online that you can use for your content. So get out there, find some new stuff, and be the first person on your blog to write about it. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.